It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. And come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the right side here, pass is caught. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
quickly, this one out to chase. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Burrow to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now, Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Second and 11. Here's Burrow. Now he'll run it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he's into the end zone. Trenton Irwin. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
The term generational talent, Mike, it gets thrown around. I feel a little bit too loosely these days, but you could argue if there's one guy worthy of that description, it's Williams. I mean, only time's going to tell how accurate it is, but when you watch him play, it becomes abundantly clear this guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback. The arm talent's obvious, but it's the ability to make those off-script plays, right, in the midst of chaos that make him such an interesting prospect. You know what the best part is, though, Mike, really? We get a first-hand look to see exactly how he's developing over these next couple hours.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Bengals offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Burrow. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
2nd down, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. To throw is Burrow. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Burrow here on 2nd down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run with Moss. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now the former Eagle and Lion is back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
On first down, Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Burrow now. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On the option, it's Swift. Lots of space past the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago. To throw, it's Williams. He'll find the first rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Travion Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Burrow. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing again, Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bengals on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10. Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what...
He is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. LeBear's offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals are able to extend the lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Quick throw, taken in. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their already sizable lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. Here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Pass right side to the tight end, Komet.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's complete. Komet with the catch. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Travion Williams to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
On first down, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Bengals going to have a first down. They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. He'll check this down to the running back. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow now. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's a designed run. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Third and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. The sideline, this one looked in by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
That's to the tight end, Komet. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one, taken in. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing is Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Williams to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They will run it over center with Swift. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. On first down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They bring Chase in motion. Second down, Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Open man is the tight end, Sample. Now a 3rd and 2. Gesicki, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He'll give up the middle to Moss. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Third and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Swift. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Williams to the air once more. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
On third down, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that third down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Gerald Everett, touchdown Chicago. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
A first down throw for Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Burrow here on second down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 47 yards. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin. Most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, and he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals tack on one more to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll get this underneath to Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down. A run here with Swift. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll run. It's Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. DJ Moore, touchdown Bears. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On the ground, this is Moss. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Another try with Moss. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They go once more with Moss. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second down, here's Moss. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. To throw is Williams. Quick throw taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now Swift. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
To throw, it's Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. On the ground, it's Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. A run over center with Moss. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll run with Moss. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Cincinnati first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time with Moss. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, and he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Throwing again, Williams. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Chicago. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.